Dignitaries and honorable guests. It gives me immense pleasure to welcome you all to the launch event of the World Economic Forum Center for the Fourth Industrial Revolution Telangana, world's first thematic center focused on healthcare and life sciences. Today marks a significant milestone as we gather here to embark on journey towards fostering innovation, collaboration, and transformation in the realms of technology, healthcare, and beyond. We are honored to be joined by our esteemed dignitaries whose leadership and vision have been instrumental in bringing us this pivotal moment. I would request you all to give a huge round of applause as we welcome and acknowledge the presence of D. Sridhar Babu Garu, Honorable Minister for Industry and IT, Government of Telangana. And now I take this opportunity and welcome the global CEOs on stage. Ladies and gentlemen, let us please welcome Mr. Dave Ricks, Chair and CEO, Eli Lilly. Dave Ricks is Chair and Chief Executive Officer of Eli Lilly and Company, a Lilly veteran for more than 25 years with experience in marketing, sales, drug development, and international operations. We welcome you, sir. With a huge round of applause, let us welcome on stage Mr. Jeff Martha, Chairman and CEO, Medtronics. Oh, wow.
Fan club.
Jeff Martha is Chairman and CEO of Medtronics, the global leader in healthcare technology. Jeff leads Medtronic in pursuit of fulfilling the mission to use technology to improve human welfare. And now, ladies and gentlemen, I take this opportunity to call on stage Mr. Jeremy Jurgens, Managing Director and Head of Forum Center for the Fourth Industrial Revolution, with a huge round of applause. Let us welcome on stage Mr. Jayesh Ranjan, IAS Special Chief Secretary of the Industries and Commerce and Information Technology. Now, let us welcome and extend a warm welcome to the founding members of WEF C4IR Telangana Center. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for Ms. Uma Devi Chigrapati, the Executive Director of Granules India. Mr. Krishna Reddy, Chief Operating Officer, Andhra Pradesh and Telangana Cluster, Roche Pharma India. Mr. Fanu Mitra, B Global CIO and CTO, Dr. Reddy's Laboratories. Dr. Rajaram Iyer, Executive Vice President, Loris Labs. Let the claps keep rolling, ladies and gentlemen. I would also take this opportunity and welcome on stage Mr. Shakti Nagappan, Director, Life Sciences and Pharma, Government of Telangana. So I request you to please give your introductory address.
Very good morning. Honorable Minister for Industries, Shri Sridhar Babu Garu, dignitaries on and off the dais. Firstly, apologies for starting very late. We have compressed the program to be able to close on time. Thank you for your understanding. This is indeed a momentous occasion for Telangana and in fact India. In lieu of launch of this World Economic Forum Center, which would be the first in the world for focused on life sciences and healthcare, being set up in partnership with World Economic Forum. So I would request all of you to be part of this whole journey that Telangana has started. So I will keep it quick and tell you what this center is going to do. This center has focus on three different areas: real-world evidence, a market which is growing at 20% year on year, and focused on bringing evidence-based care to market faster. healthcare analytics and informatics to ensure data-driven decisions in delivering healthcare, and software as medical device. So within these three focus areas, we have rolled out a number of initiatives which starts with the clinical establishment of a clinical registry at the state level focused on hemophilia and other rare diseases. So we are piloting this in three different hospitals. So this will be a start, and we will roll this out across the state. We are setting up a clinical innovation sandbox to promote startups and innovation to get their products and prototypes tested in the clinics. We are also opening a data and analytics lab to propel innovation on clinical and wearable devices. We will also be rolling out a high-throughput skilling program to develop industry-ready talent in the state at an unprecedented scale. Honorable Minister will be talking about some of the initiatives that we are rolling out, particularly the skilling program. I'm confident that the initiatives taken under C4IR Telangana will really have a profound impact on the healthcare, not just in India, but also across the world. I invite you once again to be a part of this journey, and good morning and welcome once again.
Thank you very much, Mr. Shakti. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the moment which we all were eagerly waiting for, the logo launch of C4IR Telangana. And to do the honors and to unveil the logo, I would request our Honorable Minister for Industry and IT Government of Telangana, D. Sridhar Babu Garu, to please do the honors, along with Mr. Dave Ricks and Mr. Geoff Martha. Please step forward for the logo launch of the C4IR Telangana. Ladies and gentlemen, this day would have not been possible without the support of the World Economic Forum. On that note, I would also like to request Mr. Jeremy Juergens, Managing Director and Head of the Forum's Center for the Fourth Industrial Revolution, to please step forward for the logo launch. I would also humbly request Mr. Jayesh Ranjan and Mr. Shakti Nagappan to do the honors along with the other dignitaries. Ladies and gentlemen, we all gathered over here for this. Is here. Once again, make some noise with the logo launch of the C4IR Telangana. Thank you very much to all the dignitaries to do the honors. Now to share his thoughts on the WEF C4IR Telangana and what he feels about the center, I humbly request Mr. Jayesh Ranjan, IAS Special Chief Secretary of the Industry and Commerce and Information Technology, to please join me at the podium.
Honorable Minister for Industries and Information Technology, Government of Telangana, Shri D. Sridhar Babu Garu, distinguished global industry leaders, Dave Ricks, Geoff Martha, Jeremy Juergens from the World Economic Forum, distinguished industry leaders from Telangana and Hyderabad, my colleague Shakti, invitees, guests. It is indeed a very landmark day for all of us. The discussions with World Economic Forum to establish their Center for Fourth Industrial Revolution focused on healthcare and life sciences was in progress for almost 5 years or so. In fact, we had first mooted this idea before COVID, and I'm very proud that it is materializing, it is fructifying today with this formal launch ceremony. Many of you would know that there are similar other other centers which focus on healthcare established by the World Economic Forum in other parts of the world. And our endeavor would be to identify certain challenges, certain problems that on which all of us can work together, certain problems on which a few of us will work together, and some problems which are very unique and distinct for our country, India, which will be the focus of this center in Hyderabad. We are very grateful to all the industry leaders from Hyderabad who have decided to support this center, because many of you would be familiar, every activity of the World Economic Forum mandates that it is not just the government alone, but the entire range of stakeholders should join hands and collaborate and support. So happy that the industry has come forward, and all the industry leaders who are sitting on the dais. I'm very grateful to all of you on behalf of the Telangana government. I'm happy that there are large number of educational institutions, principals, students who are part of the audience today, because as my colleague Shakti pointed out, skill development, capacity building will be one of the most important endeavors of this center. And because we are located in Hyderabad, which presents a very fascinating confluence of technology and life sciences, we would be helping in sharpen the skills and capabilities and competencies in both these domains. So lots of colleges of pharmacy are represented here. It should not come as any surprise to you that at some point in time, your students will also be encouraged to take up courses in technology. And similarly, in colleges where only engineering is taught, again, it should not come as a surprise if courses related to life sciences or chemistry or biology are offered as minors, so that many of you get equipped to handle the future challenges and responsibilities coming up in this sector. So once again, I'm very proud and happy that we are witnessing this day when the World Economic Forum's Telangana Center for Fourth Industrial Revolution focused on life sciences is getting launched. From time to time, we'll be publishing updates on what we are achieving, what we are striving to do. We look forward to your continued collaboration, support, and suggestions. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, sir, for your insight. Now I would request Mr. Jeremy Jurgens, Managing Director and Head of World Economic Forum, to please step forward to speak a few words.
Great. So, Honorable Minister, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, pleasure to be with everyone here today for the BIOASIA 2024. As we gather at this forum, I think we're reminded of the critical juncture we're at in society. This rapid advance of technology, of AI that we read about, the uncertainty that brings, and yet the importance of addressing very fundamental areas such as health, education, and well-being for all the citizens in the economy. We can only balance these tensions or address them through a combination of innovation and direct kind of conscious efforts to harness the technology for the benefit. And this is one of the reasons that we've decided to establish our Center for the Fourth Industrial Revolution on Life Sciences here in Telangana. We couldn't find a better place that we could actually look at the combination of bringing the life sciences sectors together. We see the investments that a number of both national and multinational CEOs are bringing to the community here, building on the strong skills and the base of knowledge to do that. And we think that through this combination of effort, we can harness the artificial intelligence, genomics, telemedicine, medical devices, all for the benefit to improve the resilience and quality of our healthcare services. And by doing this together, we can be a benchmark here not only within Telangana, within India, but globally. And for this reason, this will be the first center that the forum does establish around the life sciences, joining a global network of other centers that are focused on topics ranging from energy, manufacturing,
and artificial intelligence to other areas. But again, this is the only one that will focus here on the life sciences. Now, according to the World Health Organization, in 2020, we spent $9 trillion on healthcare in US dollars. That was the equivalent to 11% of GDP. And yet at the same time, estimated that about $2 trillion of this made minimal or no contribution to actually benefit the inpatients or in the system there. And so we have quite a bit of inefficiency here. Similarly, it was seen that there's collected over 2.3 zettabytes of data. Now, I don't know about the rest of you, I don't know what a zettabyte is or how to measure that. That's 2 trillion DVDs. And even again, in 2 trillion DVDs, I wouldn't know what to do with 2 trillion DVDs. Among that data, 97% of it went underutilized, right? So we're collecting all this data, all this information, but it's unutilized. Now today, with new tools on artificial intelligence and data, we start to be able to see the ability to sift through all that data and bring forward opportunities from it so that it doesn't just go unused in a computer in the cloud somewhere, but that we actually start to unlock that. And in line with the theme of data and AI, we can actually use that for the benefit here. Now, alongside this, with advancements in other areas in frontier technologies, this presents unparalleled opportunities. In leveraging these resources, we can more effectively manage chronic diseases, improve treatments, and substantially reduce healthcare costs and achieve sustainable outcomes. Now, at the World Economic Forum, we're deeply committed to fostering collaborations that use public and private sector collaboration to bridge the gap and tackle these pressing challenges. Healthcare is at the forefront of this agenda, and we believe that innovation, equity, and sustainability are not only goals, but necessities for a better future. And in this regard, today marks a significant milestone in our collective journey towards an ambitious future with the launch of our Center on the Fourth Industrial Revolution here in Telangana, focused on the life sciences. We look forward to working with all the companies here in the room and in the larger community to continue to advance against these objectives and improve the quality of lives and the opportunities for everybody here. Now, one last area just to highlight on selecting Telangana, and this is this aspect of collaboration. And I think it's represented by the partnership that we've had with our government partners here, with the business partners, the academic partners, and everybody in the room. And we look forward to inviting all of you to continue this kind of collective approach to addressing these challenges together. So with that, I thank you for joining us in this journey, and I look forward to the continuation of the discussions here. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Jeremy. Now, ladies and gentlemen, at the core of the center, we have formed partnerships with the best-in-class organizations to catalyze our vision. We'd like to take this opportunity to announce the valued partnership with National University of Singapore, Garmin Health, Calix, and Digital Medicine Society. We'd like to use this prestigious stage and this occasion to formalize these partnerships. And to do so, I would like to please call on stage our Minister, D. Sridhar Babu Garu. Sir, can you please step forward to do the honors? With a huge round of applause, let us acknowledge this partnership. Now, I would like to take this opportunity and call on stage Mr. Madhav Vettikutti, Senior Vice President of Technology, General Manager, India, and this is for the MOU exchange with Calix. Ladies and gentlemen, a huge round of applause. At the core of the center, we have our founding members who believed in the vision of the center in improving the healthcare access for the state and contributed to it, giving us the confidence to make the VEF C4IR Telangana a success today. Taking this thought forward, I would like to please request Ms. Uma Devi, the Executive Director, Granules India, to please join me here at podium and share her thoughts.
Namaste. Distinguished dignitaries on the dais, esteemed guests, ladies and gentlemen. Today marks a truly historic moment for Telangana and the vibrant city of Hyderabad as we witness the inauguration of World Economic Forum Center for the Fourth Industrial Revolution, C4IR Telangana, a groundbreaking collaboration between Telangana government and World Economic Forum. As one of the founding members of this esteemed initiative, representing the life science industry, we take pride in our role as an anchor partner. This partnership symbolizes a remarkable opportunity to harness the power of technology for the advancement of healthcare and life sciences, not only within our state and nation, but on a global scale. Among the early initiatives planned, the creation of a state-level clinical registry is particularly promising to facilitate access to treatment and research across various high-burden disease areas. At Granules, we eagerly anticipate leveraging the extensive network of clinical sites provided by C4IR Telangana to drive forward our clinical research efforts. I'm especially pleased to learn about C4IR Telangana's commitment to nurturing a highly skilled workforce, which will undoubtedly propel our industry forward and foster scalable growth. The skilling initiatives with their focus on specialized courses, job opportunities, mentorship, and exposure to real-world challenges present an invaluable opportunity for talent development. I urge C4IR Telangana to place special emphasis on skill development for women by prioritizing skill development programs tailored to the needs and aspirations of women. We can break down barriers and create pathways for their meaningful engagement in various roles within the healthcare ecosystem. When women are equipped with the necessary skills and knowledge, they become agents of change, driving positive health outcomes and social progress. Additionally, prioritizing sustainability in healthcare innovation is paramount in addressing the urgent challenge of climate change. The healthcare sector has a significant environmental footprints. As stewards of public health, it is our responsibility to adopt environmentally sustainable practices that minimize harm to the planet while maximizing the health and well-being of current and future generations. In conclusion, today's collaborations and partnerships represent just the beginning of a transformative journey. Together, we have laid the foundation for a dynamic ecosystem that will drive innovation and enhance healthcare outcomes for all. I have full confidence that C4IR Telangana will continue to flourish, making a tangible difference in people's lives. I eagerly anticipate our continued involvement in this remarkable journey of progress and impact. I wish the C4IR Telangana all the very best. Thank you.
Thank you very much, ma'am. Now representing Roche, I request Dr. Monica Puri, Chief Country Access and Policy Officer, to please join me on stage.
Good morning, Honorable Minister D. Sridhar Babu sir, respected Principal Secretary Jayesh Ranjan sir, distinguished guests, CEOs, industry colleagues, ladies and gentlemen. 128 years counting and still going strong. I'm standing here and representing one of the world's largest biotech company and global pioneer in healthcare innovations, Roche, focusing on advancing science to improve lives through our exhaustive research pipeline. And since last 60 years, we have enabled in India, through our dedicated workforce, tirelessly to realize the vision of doing now what patients need next. We believe that healthcare access challenges can be best addressed through multi-stakeholder collaborations and partnerships. And COVID is a great example where we learned, not just across India, but across the world, these partnerships between academia, government, regulatory bodies, industry bodies, multilateral organizations, they came together and solved for this crisis. And that is why we need to set great examples of partnership across the world. And now, talking about India, the partnership with Center for Industrial Revolution is a great move towards realizing our goal of what the world needs next. Through our collaboration, we aim to build a scientific data-based decision-making in solving for bigger healthcare challenges. To start with, we will focus on building a state level, as ma'am has also mentioned, a clinical registry to understand the unmet need of healthcare challenges, and starting with one of the debilitating bleeding disorder called hemophilia, we are very proud to partner with the C4IR to make sure we understand the challenges and look at the opportunities to solve for a sustainable solution. Not only this, we aim to leverage the power of technology along with clinical innovations to create significant impact on the lives of the patient. And therefore, we would also like to collaborate on upgrading the clinical trial and research capabilities in the state and bring many more global clinical trials to India through our partnership and through our learnings with C4IR. This has been our ongoing initiative across government facilities, and through C4IR, we'll be able to expand it to a broader range of hospitals and look at the clinical data coming our way. We are committed to play our part and collaborate further for a better, more dynamic and responsive healthcare ecosystem. And to sum up, we require new age technologies and data-driven decision-making to disrupt the healthcare delivery models, and therefore to ensure that adequate infrastructure is ready for future preparedness without compromising on the services for prevention, diagnosis, treatment of patients. Therefore, together, we can improve access to healthcare for most underserved patients and population with a special focus on the role of innovation that brings in. And C4IR is well poised to be that change agent for India in this regard. I wish success and congratulate the entire leadership of C4IR, WEF, and the government of Telangana to bring this opportunity to the heart of India in Telangana. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Dr. Monica. Now I'd like to please call upon Mr. Funny Mitra B, Global CIO and CDO, Dr. Reddy's Laboratories, to please join me.
Honorable Minister, distinguished guests and colleagues, good morning. As a company that is founded 40 years ago in this vibrant city of Hyderabad, I feel very proud that we're actually having World Economic Forum and the C4IR come to our own city here. So congratulations to everybody involved in this process. We have been working very closely with the World Economic Forum as we certified our digital lighthouse, one of our manufacturing plants here in Hyderabad. A couple of years ago, and it has been an enriching experience. It was both a great learning opportunity as well as an opportunity to build our capabilities in our own organization. So the fact that we are having the center come here to the city and to the state of Telangana is a great step forward, and I think we'll all remember this day, with fond memories as we look forward into the future. That this was the day when some of these foundations were laid. And I particularly am pretty excited as a person who is very fond of analytics at my heart. I love the idea of bringing technology and data together, as well as the ideas to create clinical registry and so on. So the ability to bring government, industry, and more importantly, the academic partnerships into skill development. I think the three core pillars that are important for the success of this initiative are all in place. I look forward with great excitement into what this will evolve into, and I wish all the very best for the team and to every one of us. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir. I would humbly call Dr. Rajaram Iyer, Executive Vice President, Lotus Lab, to please join me here. Over to you, sir.
Good morning, Honorable Minister, distinguished dignitaries on the stage, ladies and gentlemen. It's an honor to be associated with C4IR, which is a new initiative, not just for the state of Telangana, BIOASIA. I think it's a national asset which will create a lot more opportunities for us to change the orbit of what we do. Yesterday we discussed a lot about volume to value transition and how the industry is evolving and moving, and I think initiatives like this will really are pivot points for us to change our orbit and move into a very different dimension of providing innovative, affordable solutions to globe, I would say. So we are very happy and proud to be a founding member for this C4IR initiative. We at Lotus wish this initiative all the success, and thank you for letting us be the founding member. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir. Now, to mark their significant contribution, I would request Shri D. Sridhar Babu Garu, the Honorable Minister for Industries and IT, to kindly present our founding members with the mementos as a token of appreciation. First, I would humbly request Ms. Uma Devi, Executive Director, Granules India. Ladies and gentlemen, let us give a huge round of applause. All the founding members, Mr. Krishna Reddy, Chief Operating Officer, Andhra Pradesh and Telangana Cluster, Roche Pharma, Mr. Funny Mitra, P. Global CIO and CTO, Dr. Reddy's Laboratories, and Dr. Rajaram Iyer, Executive Vice President, Lotus Labs. All the founding members, I humbly request you to And now I humbly request Sri D. Sridhar Babu, Garu, Honorable Minister, to please step forward and say a few words. Let us welcome him with a huge round of applause, ladies and gentlemen.
Very good morning to all again this day. Ladies and gentlemen, industrial leaders, my team from state of Telangana, and the leaders from industry on the days, and our partners of many educational institutions who are here, and the friends from media. As everybody has said, first of all, we extend our thanks to WEF, World Economic Forum, which has set a significant milestone as we gather to inaugurate the Center for Fourth Industrial Revolution, that too in Telangana. One of the members was speaking about the pride. It's not only a pride of Telangana, it's also a pride for our nation, India. We appreciate it. We take this pride, basically, the hard work, all the industry leaders, all the researchers, all the scientists, and the government for the past 4 decades have played a key role in making Hyderabad, Telangana, a prominent place for the life sciences. That may have the reason, and that is the reason that WEF has considered Telangana as its mark point. As the Minister for IT and Industry, and on behalf of Telangana, I sincerely extend our warm greetings to all of you who have joined us here, who have contributed their might, their pride, their energy to make this happen. I thank you once again. Our journey for Center for Industrial Revolution Telangana has been one of collaboration, innovation, and of a shared vision. Today, it makes me feel proud to witness this event and welcome all our guests and dignitaries who have joined us from different parts of the world. The launch of this center opens the door to immense possibilities of the future. We have leveraged the inherent strength of Telangana and its unmatched ecosystem of life sciences companies, making Hyderabad the most ideal location of the center. Telangana contributes about 40% of India's pharma's production. The state is not only a hub for manufacturing, producing more than 1/3 of the global vaccine supply, nearly 14 billion doses annually, but it is also home for 1,000+ global healthcare and life sciences company. We are proud of it, sir. Hyderabad also hosts the largest development centers outside of their respective headquarters for technology giants like Amazon, Google, Apple, Microsoft, and Facebook, that is Meta. Not only the industrial growth, but in our state, we also recognize the pressing challenges faced by our citizens, especially those residing in rural areas. Access to quality healthcare remains a very critical issue. Many citizens unable to avail themselves of essential medical services. It is also our collective responsibility to address this disparity and ensure that every individual, regardless of their geographical location, has access to the health care they deserve. We envision filling this gap through public-private partnership, that is PPP model, harnessing the strength of both sectors of change to bring a meaningful change and expanding our reach beyond to touch the lives of those in rural communities across the nation. The new ambitious initiative of the Government of Telangana is not about the infrastructure development. It's about creating opportunity, the skilling talent, and helping to attract the global talent. I'm glad we have so many colleges, and those colleges' principals are here today. We will work together to create next large workforce and align with our Honorable CM Revanth Reddy and our government vision of generating 5 lakh new employment opportunities, providing livelihoods for countless families and individuals across the state. The initiatives for Center for Industrial Revolution Telangana also aligns with it. Out of 3 core focus areas like skilling to provide livelihood and growth opportunities to citizens of state and country, health profiling of each and every citizen, and clinical registries to provide access to better evidence-based care to the people of this state, and promotion of the innovative clinical studies to bring cutting-edge therapies to the market quickly. These initiatives can take India to the new heights of development and improve health quality. This is not just the healthcare transformation, but a social transformation that will have a global impact in the future. By empowering our workforce with these specialized courses and internship programs, we are helping them to be industry ready. Our vision is to expand a strong workforce by skilling nearly 50,000 local graduates over next 5 to 6 years to make them industry ready for life sciences research and manufacturing. In a week's time, we shall start the pilot batch under our skilling initiative with 2 specialized courses, medicinal chemistry and analytical chemistry. Regarding the clinical registry, we have initiated the process to pilot at 3 sites, starting with hemophilia indication, with a vision to expand it to the multiple indications. Having a clinical registry will not only enhance the healthcare outcomes, but also will facilitate better allocation and utilization of resources. We have also progressed well in our initiative to fasten the validation of the innovative products and devices through a critical innovation sandbox by partnering with 15 clinical sites. This will help to drive innovative studies from India and become first in class. Through this initiative, we would like to set a benchmark and aspire to create a health tech ecosystem that is inclusive, efficient, and sustainable. In this journey, we would like to thank all our partners and founding members who have joined us in this vision and contributed to the success of this center. Looking ahead, Center for Industrial Revolution Telangana envisions creating 10,000 plus new job opportunities in health tech besides R&D and manufacturing jobs, nurturing 20 to 25 emerging companies and startups, and generating about 10 to 25 novel ideas through its registry. As we embark on this journey, let us create impact together. As a business means impact, and Telangana also means the impact and the great impact. Thank you one and all.
Thank you, sir, for your enlightening words. And now, ladies and gentlemen, with this, we come to an end of the logo launch. Thank you very much to all our dignitaries to be over here on this occasion. Thank you very much. And I also acknowledge the presence of all the college principals over here. Thank you all for being over here. Let us capture this moment. Let us have a photo op. I request all our dignitaries to step towards the center of the stage. Thank you very much. Over to you, sir.
Begin? Okay. They're moving the furniture. Okay, great. Good morning, everybody, and a pleasure to join you today. Thanks to our hosts, Honorable Minister, and other government officials, and for all the attendees here today at the BIOASIA conference. Really pleased to be with you. And I know you've built this conference over many, many years to one of the premier life sciences innovation forums, and it's an honor for Lily to present here today. And I want to recognize the work of the state of Telangana to make this really a life sciences hub, not just in India, but on a global stage, building world-class infrastructure, progressive policies that have led to a really strong cluster of both manufacturing and life sciences jobs here in the region. Lilly has been operating in India for about 30 years. And we opened our large innovation center in Bangalore in 2016. And I think Lilly, maybe you have known, but has become more famous lately around the world. But we're an old company. We were established in 1876, nearly 148 years ago, on the principles of scientific innovation, product quality, and our values of integrity and respect for people and the pursuit of excellence. That has made its way to our Indian operations here, both in Bangalore and our commercial operations. And we're pleased to be here and participating in this vibrant ecosystem. And we know that India has taken many important steps to advance its place in the world as a life sciences contributor, with the 2047 plan as one such example. But I'd like to highlight maybe some other opportunities at this special moment in the world that India has. And as we think about investment in India, are front of mind for us. So first, many strengths exist, and I think we can broadly bucket them into three major categories. First, the incredible things going on inside of India, the global situation outside of your country, and of course, the very important changes happening in life sciences. So within India, of course, we all observe the dynamic growth that is both happening now, but even what is more possible ahead. An economy that will surely rise in global importance and outgrow the world in GDP and GDP per household, rising standards of living, and improving the lives of more than 1 billion people in the Indian subcontinent. You've already got a strong industrial base in many sectors, including life sciences, and one could easily predict that will only grow. With stable governance, a rules-based order, a democracy, India stands out as a particularly strong economy for global companies to consider and invest in. Of course, this is also influenced by what's happening around the world, as the period of most of my adult life involved massive globalization and interconnection of global economies. And I wouldn't be the first person to predict that perhaps that process is now slowing or even reversing. Yet US and India ties are as strong as ever. I think as we look from the United States at trading partners, of course our historic partners in Europe and Japan, but also emerging economies that share our values of democracy and freedom, become that much more important. This is a tailwind on the already significant acceleration that's happening in India. And then finally, within life sciences, I think we're now in a very unique place, driven by the fusion of technology with early phase development, the explosion of new modalities to treat previously untreatable conditions, and the broader understanding of disease has led us to a place where we can now consider not just treating common diseases with medicines that do a pretty good job, but addressing the fundamental causes of common diseases and specialty diseases alike. Perhaps a bit of that was on display during COVID. It was mentioned here, the role that Hyderabad played in the COVID pandemic, but the industry in total took a previously unknown pathogen and within 3 years had dozens of new treatments and at least 6 scalable global vaccine platforms that essentially made the condition livable. That is unthinkable, I think, in historic terms. Our company has worked hard on 2 other, I think, important areas: the treatment of neurodegenerative conditions. We hope to have approved any day now our breakthrough treatment for Alzheimer's disease, which can slow and potentially even prevent the disease. Our treatments for obesity are making us famous around the world, but obesity is perhaps the primary cause of all adult disease in the developed world, leading to over 200 chronic conditions, not the least of which has a major impact on Indian life, like type 2 diabetes, hypertension, and cardiovascular risk. We can now address the underlying cause of these diseases in a very significant way with scalable medical innovation. So I think you'll all agree it's truly a special time for India to reconsider its position in the world in life sciences. A robust and fast-growing local economy, rising standards of living, a tailwind on global geopolitics, and a unique moment for technologies converging to really solve human diseases in ways we've never thought possible before. But to join the globe as a leader in life sciences, I would observe 3 things that probably need to be addressed. 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 To drive medicines from medicines from companies like mine. Medicines from companies like mine to medicines from companies like mine to join the Indian market.